All right, now it is time to get into TNA Impact, August 6, 2009.
Yeah.
Time to cross the line. Hell yeah, Tony. Cross that fucking line.
I'm crossing the line. I'm crossing the line.
Crossing the line. Before we get into this episode of TNA and talk about the TNA Main Event Mafia Riot, let's see what's going on in the world of wrestling, specifically TNA.
TNA sucks.
With the Observer from August 10th. Tony, you suck.
No, I'm just guessing what the Observer says. You see.
You're not allowed to cross the line, buddy.
You fucking suck. Get back over that line. You suck.
I'm crossing the line now. I went back.
Thank you.
Stepping it back.
Go watch ECW, you fucking bitch.
Oh, not ECW? Yeah, that's what I live for.
Go watch EV2.
From the Observer, August 10th, 2009, the turmoil in TNA continued this past week with the firing of creative team members / agent Dutch Mantel and agent Savio Vega. I didn't know either of these. I didn't know Savio Vega ever worked here.
So yeah, I had no idea either. Wow.
And instead, in both of their places, Terry Taylor has been hired. And Terry Taylor will also work on this show, and he will be head of creative.
Wow, James, you are so tapped in because these are all true. The belief is the firings were to send a message, which was received clearly regarding Jeff Jarrett's power base. Jarrett was sent home, believed to be when the company president Dixie Carter found out that Jarrett was seeing Karen Angle after Jarrett had apparently assured Dixie that the rumors of such weren't true. Most feel that widespread changes are going on in TNA, but nobody seems to have a clue what they are. At press time, those close to the situation believe Jarrett will survive, but with a much less powerful role. But given how things have gone down in the past 2 weeks, that will make for a difficult situation. Jarrett is the minority owner, but Dixie could buy out his stock, and he would be out of the picture. He has supporters in the company, but probably more who right now don't fit into that category. There have been private interviews with talent, many of whom buried Jeff Jarrett. Kurt Angle supposedly threatened to leave if Jarrett remained in the driving force and creative. A lot of the older wrestlers are complaining that TNA is making all the mistakes of WCW. So we're smack dab in the middle of this fucking Jarrett Angle drama, which felt like this went on for like a year.
Yeah, it felt like it for sure.
And then they turned it into an angle. For
an
like
actual storyline.
Like a story angle, not a Kurt Angle, yeah. With Mantel and Savio Vega fired, they are down to only 2 regular agents, Brian B.G. James and Jim Cornette, both of whom are considered close allies of Jarrett.
This place is cooked.
Cornette doesn't do house shows, only television.
Wait, who doesn't do house shows?
Cornette does not do house shows.
Oh, no, B.G. James running that? All right.
Road Dogg is the agent for the house shows.
Solo style, too.
Wow.
Well, James, at the most recent taping, Terry Taylor, who works as head of talent relations, that's his role here.
There's no way,
and who has butted heads with Jarrett, also helped put together some of the matches. So Terry Taylor, as we have spoken, has fucking worked everywhere, man, in every role ever.
I mean, there's not more of it. No one is a journeyman as much as Terry Taylor. He's been everywhere and done it all.
He's a 10-tool player. He can do everything.
And even then, that might not be enough tools for what Terry brings to the table. I mean, he's unbelievable.
Terry Taylor, if you'd like to come work the Orange brand, that'd be awesome.
You can't retire, man. There's more companies to go to.
Yeah, I mean, you can wrestle probably still too, buddy. I mean, you probably got a crazy match with Adam Priest in you. I
know you do, yeah.
Him or Thomas Shire, fucking One Call Manders. You got
trying to break out the Ric Flair gear again.
The Jarrett situation also got worse because Angle reportedly told B.G. James to tell his buddy, or sorry, it just says to tell James, so I guess it could have been you, James. Angle told James to tell his buddy that I'm going to beat his ass when I see him. So I don't know who
that was
buddy's
to you,
talking.
Tony.
Okay. Supposedly, Jarrett complained to management about Kurt Angle wanting to beat up Tony, claiming Angle said he was going to kill him. So Kurt Angle's got your back.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate it.
At the most recent tapings, the design was to make 3 new stars over the month with the idea, this is TNA still, by the way, with the idea that trying to make more than 3 would guarantee none getting over. The 3 guys picked were Hernandez, Matt Morgan, and Bobby Lashley.
Me with a time machine. No! No!
Look at your top end. It's fine. Your top end is good.
BWO.
That's your 3 guys.
Holy
you're
shit,
making.
Goldust is here.
You're making Blue Tilly.
That's fucking true. From the Observer, August 17th, 2009. For what it's worth, there were wrestlers who went to Dixie Carter and brought up hiring either Paul Heyman or Gabe Sapolsky as the new booker. This is 2009. Carter said they are looking at going in a different direction and wanted a writer with more of a Hollywood writing background. Yeah, I mean, I can't fucking... Wow, I can't imagine. There was always like a... I feel like every time there was a new booker thing, there was always a rumor that it was Paul Heyman and JR. Those two always came up.
Yeah, I mean, there was the Paul Heyman had legit talks to them around this point, though.
Right. Yeah, and then he said he would have fired everyone that was old.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely was interested at the time. I'll tell you that fucking much.
Hell
I was like,
yeah.
hell yeah.
Why not?
Paul Heyman, why the fuck not? Yeah,
Watching this show, I'm still... Dude,
can't be any worse than
look at this
this.
show. I'm like, yeah, I'm still wanting that shit. I mean, goddamn. New Japan Pro Wrestling announced this week that the match where Doug Williams and Brutus Magnus won the IWGP tag titles from Team 3D was never sanctioned as an IWGP tag team title match.
I wrote that down here in these notes. I said, there's no way. Like, whatever is about
happened.
to happen. Yeah, I saw the Brutus Magnus render on this show, and I was like, wow, this place is about to get cooked.
Dude, fucking insane. Yeah, I mean, we've talked about it on the show. I don't know how many people know that this happened like this. So... Yes, so Doug Williams and Brutus Magnus are the IWGP Tag Champions as of, like, on this episode we're talking about. New Japan did not sanction this as a title match, or they say they didn't at least, and they don't. And here, so TNA a few days later after New Japan said they didn't sanction it, sent its own release saying that New Japan isn't recognizing the title change. The reports that New Japan isn't recognizing the title change aren't accurate. They said they had talked with New Japan both before and after the match, and New Japan agreed to the match that it would be for the title, and then New Japan agreed to do it. New Japan apparently did acknowledge Doug Williams and Brutus Magnus as champions 6 days after, saying that it wasn't a title match and that they didn't recognize it as a title change. Williams and Magnus are to defend the titles against Beer Money at the Hard Justice pay-per-view. The announcement New Japan made about not recognizing the title change 2 weeks after the match came. I don't know why it would take them 2 weeks to say anything, particularly since the result made Japanese press the day after the match took place, but it seemed like it's all worked out. So, TNA stories that they told them, New Japan stories that they didn't. I don't know.
Either way, relationship over.
Oh, no, this is done, right?
Yeah,
this is done.
Relationship over, yeah. New Japan actually has heat with TNA for a minute.
Yeah.
Jeff Jarrett brings it back with the Wrestle Kingdom stuff, but...
Yeah, I mean, that's scorched earth here. I like to believe that TNA didn't tell them.
I can almost... I mean, like, Russo probably said... It's just a prop, bro. Just
what do you care?
Yeah, it's just a prop, bro. They not even watching American TV, bro. Just lose the belt, bro.
Dude, I like to think they did it. They did it, and then they're like, "Oh shit!" And then they found out who British Invasion was. Like, "Oh hell no!"
Daddy, I like that one. Yeah, I like that one.
Brutus Magnus? Magnus?
Simon Inoki said, you're going to have to just go ahead and take that off. We're not doing that.
Yeah, I mean...
Don't air that shit.
Burn those fucking belts. You might as well, because we don't want that fucking shit anymore.
Simon Inoki, why you fucking stream that shit?
Throws down pencils. Wow, that is a great theory,
I just wanted a good match. I just wanted a good tag team.
You said stream it. No, the fuck I didn't. We never said to stream that shit. We got radar on.
You're lucky Russo just didn't have him go on TV and say,
fuck
these belts. Yeah, apparently they don't want us to fucking be the champions, so we fucking won't. Team 3D, come take your fucking consolation prize. And then Bubba Ray says, I don't even care about the IWGP. All I care about is TNA and Team 3D. Yeah. Come on.
Apex are throwing towels around crazy. See, New Japan didn't acknowledge that the title change was real until August 10th. So, like, 4 days after this show. And then Team 3D wins it back in October at Bound for Glory, in a 4-way Full Metal Mayhem match with Beer Money, Booker T and Steiner, and British Invasion and Dudley's.
And then when Hulk Hogan comes and the Nasty Boys come, they go back to lose the belts to the Tokyo Dome in January.
They do. They lose them to goddamn Naito and Yujiro.
Yep, and Nasty Boy says, where the hell are Team 3D? And they shit in their locker room.
In Japan, yeah. Eating donuts. We watched that episode, right?
We did watch that episode. Yeah. Man,
we did,
whatever, man. This whole era is fucked, man.
Yeah, this is the end
knockouts
here.
are about to get screwed crazy,
I know.
Because Dutch Mantel was the only one booking the knockouts at the time, and like
that's what it's. Yeah, I think he talks about in the Observer. Like the knockouts were worried about what's going to happen here, and they should be worried. Yeah, man, that's just fucked.
It's all over.
But that is it for the Observer. Now let's talk about TNA Impact, August 6th, 2009.
All right, let's get into the Stacker 2 6-hour power edition of TNA Impact. Yeah, this was like
come on.
Yeah, no, this is I mean, this was the Stacker 2 era.
Yeah.
I didn't even, the 6-hour power is a TNA exclusive. I only heard of the 5-hour energy.
No, this is one up, brother. This is one better.
You need a stronger one to get through this show.
They got the green 6-hour energy. Oh shit!
That shit is like big style in the ring on the aprons too. Like they must have been giving them some money.
It was, dude. It's in the back on the big LED board.
Yes,
it's above the crowd. There's just fucking like bottles of 6-hour energy.
Yeah. Bouncing around bottles. I thought I was looking at a goddamn gotcha machine.
Impact. We got the juice. Oh yeah, man. So it's all about.
Dude, we should have bought one of those on the way back from Charlotte.
Holy shit, dude.
6-hour energies.
6-hour energy for when WWE lets you down. TNA Impact, cross the line. We got the juice. Yeah, that's what it's all about. I'm giving you guys all marketing ideas. 2009, by the way, just to lay the ground for everybody here. 2009 is the only year in TNA history they were ever profitable.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, so they were kind of cooking here. I mean, whether or not a creative was perfect or whatever the case may be, they had finally figured out a way to be profitable.
Well, it was because they had 6-hour energy.
Dude, they were profitable for 1 year, and then they said, ooh, let's spend a lot more money.
Yeah, what are you
gonna? And Hulk Hogan came in and said, "I heard you guys are making money, dude.
You profitable, brother?
You want to make some more, brother?
We got all these profits. Yeah, let's spend that money."
Well, you know something, dude. They weren't profitable until I was here. I mean, look at the numbers when I came in, and then by the time I was gone.
Yeah, that is pretty crazy to think about. That they just went immediately. They made a little bit of money, and then I know Jeff Jarrett's always outspoken about that. He's like, if it was me, I was very, very happy with making money, and I think we should have stuck with that.
That's a good idea to make the money, yeah.
He's like, if it was up to me, we definitely would have just kept making money. That would have been awesome.
Because what they start spending money on, like traveling the Impact show more and house shows and shit?
Well, they spent a lot of it on getting Hulk Hogan.
Oh, that's
and then Eric Bischoff.
The Nasty
and then
Boys.
Redoing all the TNA branding and the arena. And then after they spent all that money, Hulk Hogan was like, "Hey, brother, you guys got to get out of town, dude. You got to hit the streets, brother."
We got a tour. Yeah, that was good for them.
We got to take Hulkamania across the world again, brother. I mean, that's where the real money is, dude.
Yeah, we're never going to beat the Fed if we don't have to go on the road, dude.
We should go on Mondays and just get completely fucked. That's a good idea.
Look, it's just what it is, bro. I don't know what to tell you. Just a crazy era. They were pushing my man Nux.
Listen, I fuck with Nux.
They got my man
I fuck with the menagerie. Shouts out Nux. Shouts out the guys.
Shouts out the freak.
Shouts out Rebel. I mean, come on now.
Shouts out the motherfucking freak, man.
So they do this initial intro here, which is everyone doing their poses in front of the TNA logo, which is very cool. They got like Sting and Joe and AJ and Taz just yelling and shit doing poses. And then for some reason, Jeff Jarrett in front of a totally different logo green screen. And then like back to the regular ones. I said, what the fuck? Why couldn't Jarrett have done one of these?
Super mega heat, brother.
He couldn't be in the same place as Angle, sadly.
Angle said, you should have him come to taping day. I'll kill him.
Yeah, he can come do this if I could kill him. All right, you're going to go in front of the green screen, dude.
I got a bunch of hammers for him.
So we start with the cold open here. Last week on Impact, Hernandez beat Samoa Joe, who was in the Main Event Mafia via Taz.
Yeah.
And Hernandez said that he will be the first Latino world champion in TNA.
That was Hernandez's return, too. That was his big return.
I'm going to guess that we do not count the tag team titles as world tag team titles here.
No, because most major companies don't think shit
Fuck
of
you,
the tag team titles.
fuck you, damn it! These are world titles. It was got
Just so
world in the
everyone
name.
knows, DPW acknowledges them as world titles, and they can end the show, and they should end the show.
Yeah, so Bobby Lashley's also here, and he wants titles, and he wants to confront the Main Event Mafia.
MMA star Bobby Lashley, yeah. He and Main Event Mafia just wants to steal titles, and I want titles.
I want to steal them from you.
All right.
I want turtles.
Oh, thanks. Welcome. Sting and Bobby Lashley help Mick Foley win the TNA Legends title. So we have the TNA Legends title, which Booker T introduced because he wanted a title,
Which is based.
and it is like one of the coolest titles TNA ever had. Like,
It does look
strap.
awesome. It looks
Yeah,
great.
it is cool.
it literally is the IWGP V4 but red. It's awesome.
It's
Great
sick.
belt. AJ Styles won the first match of a best of 3 series against Matt Morgan, the
couldn't believe what I was
DNA
hearing.
of TNA.
couldn't
to
believe
see who challenges Kurt Angle for the world title at Hard's Justice.
Kurt Angle and Sting,
Oh, is it Sting too?
3-way, and they decide
Three-way
the
at Hard
third.
Justice,
Yes.
yeah.
Okay.
In a
Sting
best
2.
of 3, of course.
And this episode name is Powers Unite.
What the hell does that mean?
I guess we'll see.
Oh, shout out to Filth. F-I-L-T-H-E-E.
That was a song?
I thought this was 12 cc's.
No, it's the band Filthy.
It's Stone Sour, you bitch.
F period L I period L
Don't
period
threaten me with a
P
bad
period
time.
H period E period E.
Looking at you through my ass.
So a limo pulls up to the impact zone. It's
Wahoo!
Eric Young and Kurt Angle, and they get out, and they're both in suits. And that's where I go, oh, dude, this is
Kurt
World
Angle's-
Elite.
Eric shaved his head. I think first time ever.
Dude, shaved head Eric Young in a suit. I know I'm in for a bad night. Fuck this.
So now it's time for the TNA intro.
It is my destiny. Everybody doing what everybody's doing, God damn it. Everybody's doing the same thing.
Well, what am I doing?
I mean, you'll be doing your thing, you know, and the world spins around to the right, they say. I'd be spinning the other way. Doing what I can, doing what I know. The world stage. I'm
the shit.
I mean, this song is so wrestling. It's fucking unbelievable.
Yeah, no, I mean, this is a beautiful intro.
great.
TNA HD had a great brand. Like,
Cool
everything
logo.
looked
Yeah.
cool
Yeah.
here. The show was in Ultra HD. I don't know if it
That's what they
aired
said.
like that, but the shit looks like it's filmed in 12K. They got the craziest cameras here. Like, the VOD for this is pretty insane.
It is nuts. I don't know how that is. Shouts out Garrett. He made that happen, I assume. I'm giving you credit. Or Austin Lampley.
2009 Garrett and Austin Lampley said, look, you guys got to get these cameras.
We're cooking.
So tonight we have AJ Styles versus Matt Morgan and Sting versus one half of the IWGP Tag Champs.
No.
You can tell because he's got it in the picture here. Brutus
That's weird.
Magnus.
Did that picture look like he took it
Yeah,
with
that
it?
looks like they just took that backstage, of course. Hey,
Weird.
WWE edited that motherfucking tag title on him.
It looks insane, man, because it's
Yeah.
not like the picture kind of moves, so it doesn't help. It doesn't
Oh,
help
yeah,
that it looks
you're-
photoshopped as
yeah.
shit. Man, Sting versus goddamn Brutus Magnus. I hate this show already. I haven't even seen any matches.
Dude, AJ Styles versus Matt Morgan, and it was the second match, and AJ won the first one. I said,
oh, yeah,
no,
man.
no. I was about to break my desk in
Come on,
half.
he's gonna clinch. He's
I
gonna
hope
clinch.
so.
Fucked
I hope
up, man.
so.
All right, so now it is time to start the show. Main Event Mafia Town Hall.
MEM.
If you were not watching TNA at the time, then you would not know that every single goddamn episode started with the Main Event Mafia Town Hall.
It was a Triple H of this era.
Yeah, dude. Unreal amount of times.
Main Event Mafia is a crazy group. The concept is awesome. It's only world champions until it was like, just any heaters. We need some heaters in
Yeah,
here,
right.
please. So it's Kurt Angle bald, Taz bald, Samoa Joe kind of bald.
Taz
Tracy-
just came in, by the way.
Yeah, he Taz came in to help Joe. Joe's already losing.
Yeah, immediately.
Worked out great.
Survive
there.
if he lets you. No, I'll survive and win. Really.
Tracy Brooks, who I think won a battle royal to get into this group.
That's right. The Knockouts Battle Royal.
Yeah, because that's awesome. Sharmell, Booker T, Scott Steiner, Kevin Nash, and a random mystery woman that I have no fucking idea who this was.
I just assumed it was Kevin Nash's shoot girlfriend or something, honestly.
That's what I thought, yeah.
Yeah, there's a chance of that. Yeah, I was like, because I usually know a bunch of shit. I was like, wow, I'm mad that I don't know who this was.
Dude, I had no idea. I had no clue, yeah.
Let me also state that Booker T is like clinically out of his fucking mind here.
Dude, I wrote this down. Why does Booker walk like this?
He's so sassy. He looks fucking crazy.
I can just hear his voice though. It's all about the five.
Dude,
about the five.
Booker T, like this era of Booker, he's like off 30 mgs, dude. Like his eyes are wide open. He's always licking his lips.
He's got 10 bottles of 6 Hour Energy ingested already. He's ready to go.
Got an IV
style. Dude, I mean, I don't know how Booker can't say this is the most fun he's ever had. I mean, this is awesome.
I mean, this is like a legendary Booker run to me. So he said, I don't want to be King Booker anymore. And then he goes to TNA and he's doing fucking the craziest angle of all time. Well, why didn't you just pitch this? They probably would be like, yeah, you can do all this.
Yeah, this is awesome. Yeah, you're nuts, buddy. You can do this on SmackDown. I don't care.
He came to TNA and said, oh, I want to face all the young guys. And they said, well, we don't really have any. He said, oh, fuck. Whatever then.
Let me just do nothing and strut around then. That's fine. Give me a title.
Awesome. This dude rules.
Kurt says, last week a great injustice was done. At the end of the show, Mick Foley allegedly won the TNA Legend title from Kevin Nash by pinning him. And before you get excited, I say alleged, because two things went wrong. One, Sting was up in the crowd. He caused a distraction. He turned the lights off. How the hell did he do that shit? And when the lights came up, Bobby Lashley got in the ring and caused all the damage. Kurt was very interesting on this whole night, I'd say. Look and speech-wise, I'd say.
Hair and beard.
Haired out, skinny, strange.
Fine.
So Kurt says Bobby Lashley did not stay in his corner, therefore the match is null and void. And I talked to TNA. Shut your mouth! I talked to TNA, the board of directors, and they agree. They agree that the match was a sham, but we both agreed to let the outcome stand as long as Kevin Nash gets another shot at the title at Hard
Justice. The board of directors agreed the match was a sham? Boo, fuck you. Making a DQ match.
Fuck the bookers. Fucking fuck the bookers.
Turn DQ on. Boo. Fuck you.
Hey, sorry guys. I mean, what the fuck? It wasn't our idea.
Fucking bitch.
It wasn't our idea.
Board of directors are like, yeah, man, no, that was bullshit. What happened there?
Yeah, that was a shitty ass outcome there, Kurt. I apologize. What do you want to do about it? I don't want you to reverse the decision. Just give him another title match. Oh, okay.
All right, cool. Yeah, we got that down here.
Well, Kurt says that this has all forced him to strike a deal. And then the most fucked up theme song ever hits. We are World Elite. And I said, no. How are we? How is the World Elite even a thing?
You're way nicer about it than this. It's like a robot voice or something. We are World Elite. We are robots. We are robot vaginas.
It's Eric Young. Is it not Eric Young saying it? And
I think it is Eric Young, but definitely like with like a goddamn effect on him.
Filter.
We are World Elite. Yeah,
dude. Like, and then the loudest harmonica ever comes on for some reason.
What song is this? Yeah,
it's like a Western song for World Elite. I don't know what the hell's going on here.
They definitely were like, wow, Eric Bischoff likes this kind of music, and this is kind of like the NWO. Let's see if we can get him out of here.
So this is the World Elite, by the way, which is supposed to be like a big deal for Eric Young.
He's the leader.
It is not a big deal for Eric Young.
Well, depends on who you ask. If you ask Eric Young, he would tell you that is correct.
And out
if you
walks
ask the bookers,
the board of directors.
Yeah.
Out walks the most. I mean, World Elite comes out here, and this is literally the most like SVR Road to WrestleMania group you've ever seen.
Like if you could just put all the goats together, it'd be this team. Is that what you're saying?
It's like OP.
Yeah, that's what I had down here. Is this is an OP?
Okay, yeah, because that's what I was thinking here. You know.
Yeah. So Kiyoshi and Sheikh Abdul Bashir are here.
Yes.
With Eric Young.
Right.
And I mean,
the British Invasion.
I mean, the IWGP Tag Champs are here.
And the Freak. Freak is here. Rob Terry.
There's Freebird rules, by the way. They're the tag champs 3 ways, so it's all good.
Oh, I guess fucking so, huh? That's IWGP style. That's how they do that.
That's how Russo said that the IWGP does that. He probably said, I looked at IWGP. That's not even a real promotion.
I don't even fuck with these belts.
belts.
Yeah, I hate these stupid belts. Get this shit off the show.
Who cares about IWGP? This is the Freak. Rob Terry.
Brutus Magnus is here. Yeah, I mean, their Tron is crazy. Their Tron is just the names of where they're from. So, like, at one point, it just flashes Iran up on the screen. I said, what the fuck is this, man?
Please cheer.
Yeah, or boo, whatever.
Oh, I don't know, yeah. I legit don't know who's supposed to be the face and the heel here.
I'm pretty sure World Elite are the biggest heel group you've ever laid your eyes upon.
They are.
They should get their ass kicked all night, I think. Yeah, I think that right works for
Not
me.
a bad idea.
Eric Young got his ass whooped forever. He gets his own group, and then they just get their ass whooped forever.
Yeah, I mean, they definitely tried to make him serious by... They surely had the idea that he'll have a group and he can't get his ass kicked anymore, but everything always defaults to Eric Young gets his ass kicked. That's just how they've written for years.
He's just good at it. He's like really good at getting his ass kicked.
Is.
The
it feels wrong otherwise.
I think really what it comes down to with that too is like I can understand the process of putting the 2 groups together, right? Maybe they'll still give these guys the rub being near the Main Event Mafia.
Sure.
But actually what it ends up doing is like makes them look like complete jabronis next to like this
They're the
big
Fall
group.
Guys.
Yeah.
So like maybe they shouldn't have put them together. Just
I'm not
because
sure.
there's no outcome where they don't get their ass kicked. Like Kevin Nash and Kurt aren't going to be taking random pins. You know what I mean?
Hell no, man. Like, and I don't even know how long this goes on for. Like,
EY was still World Elite style when Scott Hall and them showed up and they made the band.
oh, because that's when he stops being it.
Yeah, he's like, we should make the band. And then they kick him out immediately.
Kick his ass, man.
He's like, I'll fucking quit the World Elite. We'll make the band. They go, yeah, man, that sounds like a great idea. And they fucking kick his ass immediately and then outline his dead body on the ring or whatever. Yeah, get this fucking jabroni out of here.
You weren't even in the NWO. You're a jabroni.
The band? Is that right? So Eric Young says that World Elite is willing to do whatever it takes here to be the best, right? Well, EY also then cuts a promo about how the world sucks. This shit is unbelievable because Kurt Angle is like, this guy is spitting.
Dude, Kurt Angle, the most American man of all time.
Dude, that's crazy.
America through his veins. And fucking Eric Young is saying that the world is... America specifically, disgusting, sick, selfish fools of this nation, and we wouldn't have done this if they had given us the respect we deserve. And it's not just about Bobby Lashley and Mick Foley and everyone else in TNA. This is about an entire nation, a disgusting nation that should be held personally responsible, and they should feel deep, terrible guilt. And boys, let the cleansing begin. Huh? Hey!
What?
Hey! What the fuck are you talking about,
Dude.
buddy? And then they all dap up. What the fuck?
Dude, I was stun locked when I heard this. I had to like Google, like, is this what I think he's trying to say here? And I was like, looking at it, yeah, that's
not
what he's
many
trying to
things
say.
that means. Yeah, man. Like,
Yeah, I was like,
Hey.
all right.
EY shakes Booker's hand and Booker looks him like huge-eyed and then licks his lips.
he licks his lips. I legit wrote Booker T licking his lips crazy. What the fuck? They're just all dapping up like, fuck yeah, man, for everything you fucking said
Dude,
there,
Eric
bro.
Young said America treat us like this, and the crowd's like, boo. And Kurt Angle said, shut up! Shut up! He has his own opinions!
Not my opinion, his own.
His own opinions. Everything is about what he said here.
So backstage, JB is here with Mick Foley in the office.
Mick Foley's office?
And I
Perhaps?
guess so.
Okay.
Maybe that Legends title gave him a big office.
You win the title, you get an office.
I think he was commissioner before he became an active wrestler again.
That's right, yeah.
Because when Mick Foley came into TNA, he said, I would not like to work, please. And they said, what about we gave you the Legends and a world title?
What if you beat Sting for the world title in a cage
What
match?
if you became a Grand Slam champion in 6 months? Yeah, sure, that's cool.
All right, can you jump off the stage, please?
So JB's here with him. There's a cartoon drawing of JB and Mick Foley on the wall behind him.
That's awesome.
Someone in the park definitely drew that. That's awesome.
Yeah, that's sick. I think they might have did a segment about that, actually.
Oh, that's sick. Yeah, that's cool.
So, JB is with Foley, and JB says, I tell you, my friend, I never thought I'd see the day Eric Young, Kurt Angle side by side. What?
You don't have to see it too much longer.
What? Like, is that like a fucking this would never happen? Were Kurt Angle and Eric Young like enemies for life? Why can't you see this?
You can't see it because this guy's a jabroni.
I thought I'd never see this.
Mega Band.
Mid Carter. Yeah.
It's the mega powers, you know, and everything thought it'd come together. And,
sure.
The two baldest guys in TNA have come together.
I never see it shine like that. Well, Mick says it's wrestling business, JB, and anything can and will happen, and anybody's ego takes over, and they think they're bigger than the business. And nobody's bigger than the business, and no one is bigger than TNA. Oh, is that right, brother?
Wait a minute. You shut your fucking mouth right now.
How about you get fired? JB says, well, what do you intend to do about this? And Mick says, I'm going to war, JB. Strap in, because I have a feeling this night will be a night neither of us will forget. Then Sting and Bobby Lashley no-clip into the scene, and Sting says, very somberly, it's showtime, Mick. Mick says, oh, let's do it. And he stands up and they walk out together.
So we go backstage again. Lauren is here with Christopher Daniels, who
Any
has
matches on the show? Hey
man,
fucking matches?
Just wait till later.
Oh,
Lauren is here with Christopher Daniels with the handlebar mustache.
Dude, what the fuck? This is wild.
He looks fucking crazy, buddy.
He's about to lose that first name here in a minute too.
Crazy stash. Did he? Oh yeah. What? I wrote Christopher Daniels.
I think he's still Christopher Daniels.
Okay. Here. He looks nuts here. I don't even know what he's wearing. I don't know this fucking mustache.
He's just coming up with shit. Yeah, I mean,
good for him.
They were doing. I swear to God, there was a moment where they were going to go somewhere with the fallen angel thing. This is.
He was
like
going to feud with Sting.
This is his whole career, by the way.
Or he did feud with Sting.
His whole career is. We should do something with his fallen angel thing. Nah, don't worry about it.
Yeah, fuck all that. Go have a good match. Fuck off. Lose.
Yeah, you should lose a lot. Yeah, okay, I got you.
So Lauren tells them that Eric Young has drawn the line in the sand, and tonight he wants to start by making an example out of you. And Daniel says, listen, shame on him. For everything we fought for the last 7 years, this is how he repays the fans, the American fans. I said, oh, fuck. Here we
Oh, brother.
He says, you know what? Screw Eric Young. He wants us to stand up and take notice of him. Well, I have. And he says, why don't you be a man and stand up and be a man? Stand up! And Lauren says, listen, fair warning. I know your match is against Eric Young, but he's out there in the ring with Kiyoshi and Bashir. Holy fuck. What am I going to do? Kiyoshi and Bashir.
Daniel said, that shit don't mean nothing to me, man.
That just means they're all taking my finish. Are you kidding me? So all of a sudden, Chris Sabin walks into the shot in front of them and then almost collides with the camera, and he stops and looks at the camera and says, whoa. And Alex Shelley's here. And he says, Sabin says, dude, look at this. And Shelley says, I know. I can't believe it either. Hold on. And she says it's some kind of futuristic magical eye, some sort of filming device. And Sabin says, oh, it's a TV camera. That's right. We forgot because we haven't been on TV in so long.
Holy. Wow.
I said, oh,
their angle is they haven't been used on TNA TV in over a month.
Bugged. Yeah, they don't get bugged.
I wish you would have been like, whoa, what kind of camera is this? And Alex Shelley would have been able to like name the camera off like exactly.
That was his thing.
That was his thing. Yeah, right. And then thought the embassy thing for no reason. Oh, okay, cool.
Sabin saying that they haven't been on TV in a long time, that's what pisses Daniels off the most, and he fucking grips Sabin up and he shoves it. He says, hey, you see what's going on around here? Your jobs are in jeopardy. And Shelley says, no kidding, man. We haven't been on TV in a month.
This shit sucks, dude. We could have been in ROH.
Dude, I mean, I could be ROH champion right now. You know, Dragon Gate's begging for me to come through. You guys haven't been on TV because you haven't been doing anything to get noticed.
We're like two of the best wrestlers here. Like, I don't know why they don't use us. We're red hot right now.
Yeah, dude. I got an idea, Daniels. How about we go out with you and see who gets a bigger reaction?
Dude, the idea of 2009 Motor City not being used is like, I don't know. It's just such an abstract thing to me.
Fucked up.
2009 Motor City is like they have so much mileage left, and they were like, yeah, we just can't use you because we have to do a 45-man brawl, and there's no way neither of you could be in it.
Yeah, you gotta get the fuck out of the way,
I
boys.
mean, neither of these dudes are in like any plans for the 60-man fucking World War III style brawl.
No.
Mick Foley wins the Legends title. Sorry, Chris Sabin and Alex Shelley, you gotta get the fuck out of here, man. We got nothing for you right now.
Dude, I think this is around the time where like Mick Foley makes fun of their song too. Like that's their whole angle is that your theme song sucks, boys.
That is fucking crazy, man.
That's the best we got.
Chris Sabin is my fucking goat. I can't believe this is happening to him.
Yeah, well, we haven't been on TV in a month. Hey,
They're taking our spots, you fucking jackasses.
Yeah, you two are you act like immature jackass carrying his signs around the impact zone. They're doing something to get noticed. You want to be on TV? Then let's go out there and fight this fight.
You want to be on TV? You see this fucking mustache? I'm on TV. You fucking do something like this. You see this?
You see Sheik Abdul-Bashir and Kiyoshi? Those guys are fucked up. Why don't you go figure it out?
Why don't you get a little bit more like Kiyoshi and Sheik Abdul-Bashir, guys? And like this. Check the mustache.
You know what? I always wanted to pattern my career around Sheik Abdul-Bashir and Kiyoshi. That's fucking good idea.
New gimmick up for me. I'm dropping my first name. Check the mustache.
Yeah.
Even Hernandez says sick mustache.
That must have been a fucking message in the back. Remember when like WWE were telling girls in like OVW or whatever, hey, any of you want to go bald? You could be on this fucking show, do a punk. And Serena Deeb said, fuck yeah. That's what they said here. Hey, anyone want to grow a big ass mustache?
You could be more like Hulk Hogan. Yeah, grow a big ass mustache.
We're trying to send out feelers to the Hulkster.
Anybody need a big ass mustache?
We just want to show Hulk what it looks like to have a big ass mustache on this show.
Dude, it's like an American Psycho scene with Hulk Hogan. He's across the table. Dixie Carter and Jeff Jarrett slide him some photos. See, looks out. Nice.
He crinkles up the thing as he's pissed.
He starts stroking the Fu Manchu. Nice, bro. But look at these. And he slides them back over, and it's all the errors of him with the sweet mustache.
Look at this. This is red and yellow. Oh, shit.
Here's some pictures I had drawn up of me beating all your guys. That's how you this look. Wow. Holy fucking shit, that's funny. Well, this is how Motor City got on TV. Daniel says, you guys fucking stink. You got to do something to get on TV, and they can second him out here for this match.
That's unbelievable. I mean, that's genuinely unbelievable.
It's absurd. Like, why couldn't Motor City have accidentally won the IWGP tag titles?
Dude, oh my God. There's a point in this show where like I'm just begging to book this show. I'm just like begging. I'm just like, please.
We talk about a lot where there's got to be a good match on this show. Just one.
Yeah, there's just got to be one good match. And TNA just been so long not giving one good match on TV.
They love not doing that.
I understand, Jarrett and Russo, that wrestling doesn't sell. But you gotta give the people what they want sometimes,
Just
man.
one! In an hour and a half, 2 hour show, give me one fucking good match,
Something
please.
to talk about, just so I can go to the boards and be like, did you guys see this match on TNA?
Instead, I gotta go, you see Daniel's mustache?
I go to the boards and they say, well, Motor City's not being used again. Fuck. I just want to say TNA is good once.
They're making fun of me crazy on the boards, Jarrett. Help!
So Christopher Daniels versus Eric Young is up next. The Motor City
should be good.
It should be, right. Motor City Machine Guns come down very nonchalant. Alex Shelley hurt his leg. Ow.
They just don't give a fuck.
Yeah. So Daniels starts this match off on top here, hits a leg lariat. Looked nice.
There's a Motor City chant.
Yeah, of course. I mean, this crowd is begging for Motor City to be on this show. Motor City, I mean, like, you know, they have Crazy Steez now. They're a legendary team that a lot of tag teams, like, looked up to, especially from that era, inspired a lot of teams. So it's really, really weird in 2009 to be watching these two guys not be on TV and their storyline is we were on TV.
It's like, that's the best you got for them is completely insane. I mean, like, they've had titles everywhere. I mean, they had TNA titles, they had fucking, the ROH titles, they are, of course, DPW World Tag Team Champions. They had those goddamn titles, just so everyone knows.
Oh, yeah, that was awesome, too, yeah.
And the DPW Tag Team titles, just put that in there. So, like, yeah, this hurts.
So Daniels hits a tope to the outside as Kiyoshi pulls Eric Young out. He hits both of them, and then Him and Sheik Abdul Bashir get into a little fight for a second. The numbers game is too much, and Eric Young takes over in the match here.
Motor City did not help at all. They're busy.
Yeah, the Motor City Machine Guns are looking at magazines?
No, that's not magazines. They're reading video game instruction manuals. Jeez, get with the century, will ya?
Don West was like real passionate about the video game thing.
Don West is a heel here, but it's like, it feels like they beat him to shit to like abuse him, so he had to be heel. Like, he's a somber heel. He's not very excited about much. Maybe they said, hey, you enjoy this show too much, heels wouldn't like this shitty show.
Motor City, we're looking at the manual for Star Ocean: The Last Hope, by the way.
Was that? Oh, holy shit! Did you fucking like you saw it or?
I did. I saw it. Yeah,
wow.
on the thing there.
I could not figure it out. That's awesome.
Yeah, Star Ocean: The Last Hope. I don't know if it was the instruction manual or it was like a Game Informer that was talking about the people in Star Ocean.
That's probably what it was.
It's a JRPG, sort of like Final Fantasy, and but it wasn't turn based. It was like you would just actually fight with the moves and shit.
Sure. Okay. Well, that's fucking unbelievable.
It's for the Xbox 360. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Did you ever play it?
No, I didn't fucking play
it. Okay. I understand.
Yeah.
She goes like that fucking gimmick.
I was playing Halo 3, buddy. I don't know what you wanted from me.
You still are?
Yeah, I play Halo 2 now. Yeah, I went back even further. EY goes up and misses a moonsault, which allows Daniels time, and he fires up with his comeback, a 2-line spinning heel kick into a jumbo knee, and then hits the iconoclasm for a 2 count.
I was sad that Mike tonight didn't know it was the iconoclasm.
But it was just a big move off the top for a 2. God, West, that move kind of sucked, I'll be honest.
I mean, I hate this fucking shitty ass match. You're the X Division guy, god damn you. Come on. Then Daniels goes for a blue thunder bomb off a whip. Somehow turns into just like a half power bomb. It looked weird as shit.
Yeah, he still got him around for it. But yeah, it was a little silly looking. Daniel goes up for the BME, but Eric Young moves. Daniels ends up gut kicking him and then go over the Angel's wings.
Fuck you. Yeah, I'm going for my shit.
And of course, Kiyoshi comes in and then sprays him with the mist while the ref is distracted. Now, why does he got the mist, you think?
I don't understand the fucking mist thing here. Cause, bro.
That's just what he's got, bro.
That's what he does.
So Eric Young then hits the jumping pile driver and gets the victory.
Dude, Motor City are still like Sheik Abdul Bashir's distracting the ref. Kiyoshi comes in, big mist. Alex Shelley and Sam are reading a fucking manual.
There is so much lore in that thing.
Yeah, well, it's got to be. You got a refresher there. Tanae on commentary saying, we know about that unwritten locker room code that you don't use the pile driver because of the potential injury risk on the neck and to the spine. And Eric Young broke that code.
Okay, so the pile driver is not banned in TNA. They just have GAs. The boys have GAs.
Yeah.
They have gentleman agreements to not use moves, and Eric Young is not fucking following the GAs.
Son of a bitch.
If that happens in Call of Duty, you're never playing Call of Duty ever again, buddy.
You're banned.
If you're breaking GAs, you're done here, dude. Yeah, Eric, you're an asshole,
that's for
buddy.
a lot of games.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta have some GAs because if you're using cheese, fuck you, man. It's like using bailout and fucking AEW Fight Forever. If you bail out, fuck you. Yeah, you can do it, but it's fucking corny and fuck you.
Yeah, and I don't want to fucking play with you. Also, yeah, Motor City through this whole thing, them celebrating and all, are still reading his magazine until Sheik Abdul Bashir and Kiyoshi, for some reason, double baseball slide them. I don't know why they didn't just try to get them on their side. They very easily could have joined World Elite.
Well, that would have been sick.
Yeah, I mean, like, what the fuck else are they doing? They can't get on TV. They can't even beat the World Elite fucking guys.
Yeah, they could have put Detroit on the Tron.
Yeah, but they would have a taunt then. They'd do the fucking gimmick.
Maybe if I join them, we'll get on TV. That's a great idea, actually. Good angle. They should have thought of that.
Yeah, why not? Fuck it. But no, they got their asses kicked.
And then they disappear.
TNA Hard Justice commercial, music video style.
They pay a lot for this song or something? Why'd I have to hear this whole song?
Shit's clean, ain't it?
I hate this fucking song, James. I hate this fucking song. Pump it up. TNA's gonna burn it down. Hey, fuck off. Film that goddamn music video in a prison. Yeah, I get it. It's hard justice.
Hell
fuck
yeah.
off. I'd have the whole song I had to watch a music video for. Get me out of here.
So later tonight, we got Team 3D and the Beer Money, and they're facing off against British Invasion and Booker and Steiner, who are the TNA Tag Champs.
8-man tag. Oh, yeah, man. I'm sure it's hot.
Yes. Hernandez will have a sit-down interview.
All right, great.
Matt Morgan and AJ Styles and Sting and Brutus Magnus, of course.
What is wrong with you?
Sorry, just no room for the Motor City Machine Guns, guys. I don't know what to tell you.
They were on the show
no.
already. They were already on. What do you want, James? What more do you want? They're already on the show.
Yeah, you're right, Tony. I just, maybe a match would have been cool. It's all right.
No, they had to read magazines.
It's all good. So we go backstage. Lauren is here with Team 3D and Beer Money.
Yes. Lauren, talk about, the World Elite and Main Event Mafia have given you no choice but to put your differences aside and fight as one unit. Bobby Roode then cuts a fucking horrible promo.
He doesn't have anything to say. There's nothing to say. Just let us have the 8-man tag. Goddamn.
He's super not confident here. Not his fucking fault, but I was like, wow, he's struggling.
They probably
through this
just
one,
said,
man.
can you talk about the match coming up? What do you want me to fucking say? We don't do
What fucking
anything.
match?
We don't fucking do anything. How long is the match? Like 2 minutes? So what the fuck do you want me to say?
What am I doing here? Let us wrestle the machine guns.
Can we wrestle the machine guns? Like, what the fuck are we doing? 2009.
We got a fucking best of 3 with them. That'd be pretty sweet, Matt Morgan. Fucking Matt Morgan.
What the fuck is going on here, man?
So yeah, he just talks about his history with Eric Young and them both being, of course, Canadian. They traveled all over North America before TNA existed. And he remembers the day Eric Young and him begged Jeff Jarrett for a job. And he says whether or not him and Jeff Jarrett see eye to eye right now is a different story. But what is the story is that Eric Young is running rampant around here, and I'm not going to stand for it. So he walks off. I'm like, wow, that was fucking just a whole bunch of hoopla. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, right.
And then Brother Ray says, yo, you think you're pissed at Eric Young? He's fucking fired up. Nobody's got more reason to be mad than me and my brother Devon. Last week in a tables match, Team 3D and British Invasion, my brother Devon had the match won. Eric Rung Young, you came in. You picked up that IWGP belt and you cranked him square across the head. You flipped a pile. What the fuck are these
What the
words?
hell are you talking about?
Go back to the videotape. Every TNA fan knows it. Beer Money's pissed. I'm triple pissed. He's so pissed he might not even say testify.
That is nuts, by the way.
That's how angry
I don't know
he
if I've
gets.
ever seen Devon that pissed.
And he's had we've sent him a million, like, goddamn, he was getting annihilated in ECW for years. Like, he never got mad enough that he couldn't say testify. But this is what did it, because goddamn British Invasion didn't ask New Japan for permission to win the tag titles. And then Devon says, oh, my brother, testify.
Oh, it wasn't that bad.
Dude, that was so crazy. He's so pissed he wanted to say testify. Oh, my brother testify.
Oh,
I gotta-
shit. I'm sorry.
I'm not that mad, actually.
Oh, dude.
Oh, I fucked it up.
I'm not
We're
too
live,
fucking
pal.
mad about it.
We're
It's
live.
okay.
You can't
Yeah,
go
can we
back.
try that again? No, we're live.
Bobby Roode said, hell no, I don't got that promo.
It's
Yeah,
a
you
fucking
got
2-minute
another one,
match.
didn't you?
Who cares? All right, so British Invasion and Booker and Steiner versus Team 3D and Beer Money. Of course, British Invasion beat Team 3D in a tables match to win the IWGP tag titles. We talked about that. Who gives
that
a
was on
shit?
the-
Fuck that. Beer Money!
Boozer Cruiser.
Boozer Cruiser comes out. The crowd, oh, hell yeah, man. Yeah,
That is
all right. We
awesome.
should be seeing Beer Money versus Motor City right now.
Please.
Yeah, what the fuck is going on?
Please, man.
Begging for this shit, man.
Don West says he'd like to apologize to the children at home for Brother Ray's language. Reprehensible.
Yeah, sorry, he lied. Devon did say testify. Sorry, guys.
Sorry
We'd
about
like to
that.
apologize for that.
So Steiner starts off kicking Bubba Ray's ass, which is awesome.
Dude, he scoop slams him, flexes at the crowd, and then spits just a gnarly loogie right at Devon.
It's been like, I don't know, 60 seconds. He's already got a crazy loogie. So
Sweating crazy.
Storm and Doug Williams are in, and Storm goes for a Uranagi, and Williams just does not go up. So he just puts him back down and picks him back up.
Why the fuck did that happen?
I have no idea. This shit was funny though. Beer money, yeah. But of course, the freak Rob Terry comes in and double lines him.
He's a big, big bastard, man.
Yeah, man, he was. I mean, goddamn, look at this guy. Like, I can totally understand why you would want to push him. Why the fuck not?
Hell,
look at this fucking guy.
dude.
Who gives a shit if you're a wrestler or not? Look at this guy.
Okay, he is a freak of nature. I mean, he can't wrestle a lick. I mean, good
No,
lord.
and fuck it. You know? Who gives a
but
shit?
his ass can take a chair shot to the head and like whatever. Fuck it, that's awesome.
And he had some great TNA gimmicks. I mean, Robbie T is fucking
freak.
Big Rob. Are you kidding me? Yeah, the
legend.
freak with the mask. He never did anything, but man, that shit was awesome whenever he came out and taunted.
All I needed to do was look at him. I mean, just look at this fucking guy. He's a great heater and just to be a
For
ringside.
Nux.
Hell, and the fucking goddamn Crazy Steve.
Let's go, man. Are you fucking
Shouts
shitting me?
out. Shouts
Beer, money. So he comes in, Rob Terry double lines him. Crowd is chanting, he's on steroids. That's nuts. Come on. This guy's natty.
What the fuck?
He is natty. Hell yeah. I mean, this is the most like one chicken breast, two asparagus ass looking motherfucker I've ever seen in my life. He actually, it doesn't stay as huge as he is here. Like when he does the Robbie T stuff, the Big Rob, Little Rob stuff, he's a little small. He actually becomes like more like, he's like not as wide, right? He's still like crazy fucking ripped. But
does
he's
he
not
get
as wide.
super big again as the Freak though? For some reason, in my brain, he was gigantic as the Freak, more so than Robbie T.
Okay, Robbie T. Okay, because he was in a cardigan the whole time.
That's fair. Okay,
He's in a cardigan. Are you kidding me? That shit was
Great
so
angle.
gas. Oh my
Yeah,
god,
awesome.
You're not on the list, bro. That shit is gas. I don't give a fuck.
I love it. No, dude, yeah. Jesse, though, God, Robbie is what a run, though.
I mean, you got to give it to him for that one. I mean,
he did the most he could with nothing.
So Robbie E has been in WWE for at this point, I don't know, 10 years or something.
Still there, right?
Yeah, still there. I haven't seen him once ever. I got legit. I haven't seen him.
Okay, you've seen him one time.
When
you
was
saw
it?
him with goddamn Von Wagner.
Oh, Von Wagner, you're right. Yeah, so
that was one time.
All right, he's on steroids. Everyone comes in and they start fighting till it's just Bubba and Doug Williams. Team 3D hit the WhatsApp and call for the tables, but then here comes World Elite.
Dude, okay, Brother Ray does the Devon get the table thing. He says Devon, and then Devon does the Prince Nana dance.
Shit meets on him, man.
I must have missed this era of that being incorporated here.
He does the Nana dance, and that's this area. He does the Nana dance, and there's like a 50-50 chance he says testify or not, depending on how mad he is. Good gimmick.
It's a sliding scale. So yeah, as you say, fucking World Elite comes out. It's all the fucking stars here: Eric Young, Kiyoshi, Sheik Abdul-Bashir. Team 3D are distracted by this, and then fucking Motor City and Daniels come out and attack those dudes. I'm like, oh shit, okay, they didn't like being baseball's fucking slided. Maybe those guys shouldn't have attacked Motor City for no reason.
Yeah, they definitely would have joined.
So now we get into just an unreal fucking situation here. This seems like a nightmare to direct. I'm like, that's the most impressive thing here to me is like that they were able to do this, and like if something got fucked up, I didn't notice because it's, I guess, you know, how does something get fucked up if it's just everyone's objective is chaos, right? Like,
I mean, there's got to be. I mean, there's more people that come out, but already, there's got to be like 20 people out here,
and there's like you said, there's more that come. Motor City and Daniels come out. They're attacking World Elite dudes. Mick Foley is now here. Kevin Nash is here. They're fighting. Nash is in a velvet jumpsuit this whole time.
He comes down real nonchalant, too. He's going to take his time.
All the dudes with the fucked up knees kind of spry, taking their way out here. Mick Foley's fighting Nash. Kurt Angle runs down. He's fighting with Brother Ray. Kurt Angle rushes out to fight, and Brother Ray immediately double legs him and lifts him up and runs him to a ring boost. That's probably not right. Sting's here. Joe is out here. Foley and Sting are kicking Angle's ass until Joe gets involved. Then Bobby Lashley attacks Joe. Don West is on commentary saying, fire this referee. He can lost control the whole match.
The match is not thrown out, by the way. The match is still going on.
The match has a fucking finish. I said, what? Bobby Roode goes to the top rope. He's trying to do something to Rob Terry in the ring. Tracy Brooks from the Main Event Mafia pushes him off the top. Rob Terry chokeslams Bobby Roode, and Rob Terry wins for the boys. I couldn't fucking believe it, man. So British Invasion celebrate Bruv style.
I've never seen this, by the way. Maybe in WCW, like where there's like a 20-man all-out brawl involving people in the match, and it's not thrown out.
Yeah, they must have been like, I don't care, bro. Fucking, we need them to get a win.
Rob Terry needs a win, bro.
Look at this fucking
Look
guy.
at him, bro.
So Rob Terry does the weirdest face I've ever seen in my life. It looks like if there's a picture floating around of Jericho's like fucking the face they made for him for Terrifier 3. That's what Rob Terry looks like.
I mean, he's flexing nuts. I mean, he is
He's
just
insane.
Yeah, that shit's awesome.
British Invasion are now stomping out Bobby Roode until James Storm makes a save. Everyone is fighting here, man. I mean, everyone's on the floor fighting. They're running spots in the ring. Oddly enough, that's the only, like, there's brawl. They brawl around this entire building, and in the ring, they're just running spots the whole time.
Yeah, just the
funny.
entire time.
Yeah, I was like, oh,
This is like a 7
weird.
or 8 minute brawl, and they're just doing shit in the ring.
yeah, just running.
I like to
moves.
imagine they
That's
said,
cool.
all right, whenever we get past that tag match, let's do some cool shit in the ring.
Let's practice some shit. Motor City, you have it on TV in a minute. What you got? So EY's fighting with Daniels. Nash is throwing punches at legit whoever he can. I don't know if he knows what team he's on. He's just throwing punches. Security's out here to try to break everyone up. Mike Tenay yells, "There's a riot in the impact zone!" We go to commercial. We're back from commercial. Kurt Angle is breaking through security to fight Mick Foley. The bell is ringing just out of control here. Great ring bell work here. I got
Yeah.
a lot of respect for the timekeepers of the business. I got to tell you that know how
The
to ring
real
a
ones,
bell.
the true ones.
real ones. Yeah, thank you for caring about the ring bell. Sting's fighting with Kurt to the back. Same with Nash and Foley. Tenay says, "Oh, we're trying to get a TNA camera outside. I'm informed we're gonna pick it up from the security camera." I said, "What? They tap into the security feed. They can just do this at any time, I
It's like,
guess."
it's like a
Apparently,
ring
yeah.
camera.
Yeah, they're just connected to it, and they can show it whenever they want on TV. And it's up above on the outside, and they show just what's going on. Kevin Nash has fallen through a table. Mick Foley's throwing a box full of packing peanuts on top of him.
Anytime the brawl's got packing peanuts, you know it's getting out of control.
It's insane. Well, we have a regular cameraman here now. Mick Foley's punching Kurt in the face. There's a table leaning against like a fence that's supposed to separate them from, I guess, the fans or something. Sting and Kurt are just throwing each other into this. Now Foley is laying next to Nash through a table that Nash already was in, and Nash is swinging a trash can backwards at his head repeatedly.
The trash can gets a lot of use in this riot.
It does. Oh my! It's like the biggest weapon they got.
They also have a ton of fans from the park, like
Yes.
watching this behind the guardrail.
They show it too. Like you can see it kind of behind the fight. There's like a ton of them, but none of them are reacting. It's almost like video game style where they're just there.
just standing there. Yeah, it's so
You think they
weird.
told him, "Hey, come fucking watch this"?
They think it's real. They said, "Oh my god! Oh my god!"
Cops!
That's probably what they did. That's why the cops came. They said, "Oh, dude, there's a fucking fight out here!"
Holy shit! Scott Steiner's getting his ass kicked. Help!
And for some reason, there was no DQ in the fucking match. Send the fucking police.
British Invasion 1! Fucking call the cops! The IWGP Tag Champs, no! Another cameraman runs across the other side of the lot to find more fighting going on. They're just branding each other with trash can lids. Magnus, I think, throws Bobby Roode into a random car. Then Devon throws Steiner onto this car.
It's like,
Whose
okay,
fucking
so-
car is this?
Someone got thrown into the car, and then everyone's brain clicked at the same time and said, "Oh shit, the car's fair use."
We can use this car. They just start spamming moves onto it.
Don West, oh, that's my car.
Rob Bartlett runs in. Hey,
Repo Man just comes in and takes it. What the hell?
that'd be fucking sick. So we're back to the ring now. Daniels is doing a Uranagi and fucking
Going
Motor
for
City
the
is
BME.
dude G'ing him up crazy for the BME. He does it. Tenay on commentary says, "Wait a minute, Don. Another brawl has broken out in the locker room." We go to the locker room. Lashley and Joe are being held back by Billy Gunn and his friends. Like they're trying to fight. Brother Ray is now smashing a chair into a table that's propped up that Booker T is standing behind.
It's Phantom hurting Booker T.
So much so that Booker T collapses with the table on top of him. And Brother Ray keeps beating the shit out of him. Now Nash is running a clothes hanger into Mick Foley? What the fuck is this thing?
I have no idea what this is.
Yes. It's just on wheels. It's where you're hanging your clothes, like
you hang
thing.
like your wardrobe on. You
Yeah,
know,
it's like a
Oh,
wardrobe
okay.
hanger. Yeah, you just like with wheels on. He just wheels it into. Pretty funny.
He's running into Foley. Foley's selling it like he just fell off the Hell in a Cell. He's like, ah! Sting is now hitting Nash in the head with a trash can. Storm hits Magnus with a trash can. Don West on commentary says, I should take my headset off and go get me some.
That's hilarious.
That would have been funny as fuck. Today, Don West running out and throwing punches. They go in the ring. Don West does BME.
That'd be awesome.
Brother Ray chokes Scott Steiner with a table. I don't know how to explain that any better.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that is.
I mean, this is fun as fuck. I mean, it's chaotic. Everyone's fighting. It's
I mean,
legit.
it got like
brawl.
so out of control. Like the Joe and Bobby Lashley fighting in the locker room is the funniest shit I've ever seen. Oh wait, there's a brawl in the locker room.
There's more.
Dude, they like the way they film it is cool too, because it's like the cameramen are like purposely filming shittily. You know what I mean? I don't know how to explain it, but like they're like running around to catch the action, so it's like very chaotic. And they do a lot of cuts too that make it seem more chaotic.
Yeah, but it's not obnoxious. Like
No, not really. No, it like fits perfectly. I think. Yeah.
And now here comes the fucking cops. The cops are here.
Oh shit! The police are here.
The cops come out. Don West says they need to come in here and arrest Brother Ray. That's fucking nuts. They only come to arrest him. The cops are here. They're running around with batons. I thought this was a cute touch. All of the heels only were the ones that raised their hands up to surrender.
Yeah.
All the faces were still like just trying to fight and get held back. All the heels were like, oh fuck, oh shit, never mind, sorry.
Dude, that one cop comes out with a baton. He's like, whoosh, he like whips that shit out and then he like, goes
was
crazy
serious,
with
Tony.
It. Yeah,
Yeah.
he was super serious. That was
He
awesome.
thought this was a shoot.
Yeah, he got called for the people in the fucking park that were watching.
Yeah, 2 cop cars pulled up and said, oh fuck, we only scheduled 1. Hey. So we go to commercial, we come back, and it's Don West and Mike Tenay at commentary, and they're like, holy shit. Tenay says, in all my years in wrestling, I've never seen anything like that, even at the height of the NWO. I was like, all right. Well,
Dial it back.
Down here.
Dial it back, buddy.
Yeah, the cops shoot got called on that one, brother. I mean, stop playing. I mean, this was fun as fuck, man. I know.
Yeah, that was awesome.
It was awesome. I thought this was. They do this again, by the way. Like years later, they do it with fucking aces and eights.
Oh, really?
Yeah, no, this is. I mean, the Impact Zone Riot is like a thing they go to a lot.
It's fun.
Yeah, it is fun because they have a lot of different areas they can do shit in.
Yeah. Oh my. Yeah. I guess that's cheese, huh? You get like just you have a recording studio. You can just do anything everywhere.
Yeah, they should fight out into the park and then the Hulk ride. Oh my God, they're on the Hulk ride. King Joe's asses.
Holy shit! The Blue Man Group are getting their asses beat. Help!
Oh, who's that? Who's that on the Hulk ride? Man. Oh, there he is.
Oh, very nice.
So I guess the police come and then like we can just get on with the show now, so it's cool.
They don't really explain much after that. They don't say anyone got arrested. They don't say
Actually,
like,
everyone's cool. They'll be out here later. Don't worry about it.
yeah. So yeah, spoilers. Nobody gets arrested. The cops don't do anything, and they don't help with anything. Usual, huh?
So now it's time for Alyssa Flash and Tracy Brooks versus Taylor Wilde and Sarita.
So Alyssa Flash just debuted, I think. I don't know if Sarita was already there or what, but like a few weeks ago, Alyssa Flash and Sarita had like an awesome match, and that's why they're like kind of going with them here. And then 2 weeks ago, Knockout Law Tracy Brooks took advantage of a loophole in the rules. I don't understand what this meant. They were saying that like the rules stated that the last knockout standing won this battle royal. So she won the battle royal by eliminating Tara and Kong.
Reffing the thing, wasn't she like a ref, knockouts ref or something? Was she at the
Okay.
time? Because it looked like her outfit was like a ref thing, so I think she like.
Oh, sure, okay, that would make sense.
Yeah, so
that's fucking horrible,
threw
Tony.
her-
But like, yeah, I can understand it.
Last
more now.
knockout standing, yeah. So there it was.
Okay. So she's in Main Event Mafia. She won a battle royal. I guess everyone wanted to be in the fucking Main Event Mafia. And then last week, Taylor Wilde told Tracy that as Tracy being in the an original knockout, she was someone all the knockouts looked up to. And Taylor was upset when Tracy Brooks told her that she was too soft for the business and to get in a new line of work.
Burn your fucking boots.
Burn those fucking boots now.
You couldn't cut it in there. I came up in.
Yeah, I mean, goddamn, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? I'm gonna have a really good match. Oh,
yeah, I'm gonna have a lot of good matches. Actually, I'm gonna be like the best babyface on the show for a long time.
Yeah, I'm gonna outlast everyone on this show. Actually, I'll be here for a minute.
So yeah, man, we start off Taylor Wilde with some arm drags for his shine here. Looks good. Sarita hits a cross body press to the outside. Crowd really wants to be into this. Like they're super into supporting the knockouts and everything. So that's really cool to see. Especially because like in WWE at the time, it was just like not the case at all.
No.
Alyssa Flash hits the curb stomp, fucking loads it up and everything. It was awesome.
That is awesome. That should be her fucking finish. Her finish is a Michinoku driver.
Yeah, dude, curb stomp and then all right, well, let's move on here. I was like, oh shit, what the hell?
Yeah, man.
Wilde and Brooks with the crossbody double down. Sarita comes in and knocks Brooks down out of the corner, then jumps for a jackknife pin, but then like flips over, lands on her feet, and ends up into another arm drag and like a Rings of Saturn type submission here.
Okay, I was hoping maybe you had a better explanation for this because I was like, I've never seen this submission before in my life. It was like dragon suplex style, just with them face first and then like a reverse head scissors. Rings of Saturn is a lot closer explanation, but she didn't like have it hooked the same. But yeah, it was
I don't know if it had a name or not.
It was cool.
Yeah, no, it was cool. If anyone knows the name, I'd love it because like I loved the move she did here.
Yeah, it was cool.
It doesn't win though, but Sarita then small packages.
none of the finishes fucking win here, man.
Sarita then small packages Alyssa Flash and gets the win for her team here. Tracy and Alyssa Flash attack them after the bell, getting their heat back and leave them laying.
Yeah, they both do their finishes. Alyssa does the Michinoku driver on Sarita, and Tracy does the gut wrench suplex.
Yes, sir.
Well, good on you, Tracy Brooks. That's fucking awesome. I mean, the match was fucking fine. I mean, they did some moves. It
was nothing to write home about, but it was fine.
No,
yeah,
it was fine. It was probably best match on the show.
Yeah,
oddly enough. So now there's a TNA propaganda commercial here. It's odd because it almost sounds like they're saying, hey, we fucked up. We fucked up, and we're going to try to fix it. It's like, it says, what does our revolution look like? Why can they see it and you can't? Why can they recognize the old ways aren't enough? We realize that we aren't doing enough. Is that right? Yeah, that's good. Well, why didn't you realize it on this fucking show, boy? Goddamn!
There's nothing we can do. There's nothing we can do.
Together, we are creating a new kind of wrestling. A shitty ass kind of wrestling. What are you doing? This is the revolution. Are you ready? I'm ready to go watch fucking something else. Fuck this.
So we go backstage. Lauren is with the beautiful people, and they are all very hot.
They're super hot in the throne room, I guess.
I guess this is like their room.
Yeah.
So I guess there's a 4-corner match next week. Kong,
Yes.
Angelina Love, ODB, and Tara.
That's right.
Okay.
And ODB pinned Angelina Love last week. And Angelina is not happy about this. She says, she pinned me, huh? She said, pin me after her hillbilly boyfriend molested me. Who the... and I was like...
Cody Deaner.
Yeah, dude, I was like, Eric Young they're not together. Who the fuck is she dating here? Cody goddamn Deaner.
Cody Deaner is still in TNA right now.
He's still at fucking TNA, and you know what? I fuck with Cody Deaner because he is related to Jake Stoffing. And I fuck with that guy.
They're going through a hard spot right now, brother.
I hope they make it up. I hope they make up. Family means a lot to me.
I don't know, man. I think Hammerstone might rip his head open from the middle. I don't really know what's going on over there. Cody Deaner, you might want to run.
Cody Deaner went up to him and said, "You want to fucking fight, bitch?" Hammerstone's gonna top from elevator.
Yeah, man. You might want to get the fuck out of here.
So she says, "I've been drinking mouthwash all week, and I don't know who's grosser, Cody Deaner or that reptile with 18 legs that Tara has been running around with." I forgot she had the goddamn spider. Velvet says, "I'm sick of this. It's time for the beautiful people to do something about this, and we're gonna start with that old dirty butch." Which is, of course, ODB, but old dirty bitch. I mean, it's hard to find up a name that insults somebody when your name is one dirty bitch.
Yeah, that's true.
She says that Angelina says, "I ain't scared" at Hard Justice. I thought this was setting up an intergender tag, but they announced it after this that this is just a singles with managers.
Yeah, sure.
Because she says, you bring your little boy toy Cody and I'll bring my BFF Velvet and we're going to have a match at Hard Justice, the beautiful people versus the homeless dirty butt hillbillies.
That can't be their real name.
Now it says it here on the sheet. The homeless dirty butt hillbillies is this tag team's name.
All right, well, sure.
Well, don't worry about it, James, because that's not the fucking match at the pay-per-view anyway, according to this rundown here later.
Yeah, sure. Why not? Yeah. Hernandez arrives to the arena and sees Billy Gunn cleaning up the trash.
Dude, there's so much in this very, very small segment that I was like, I couldn't fucking figure out what was going on. First of all, Hernandez, what the fuck are you doing showing up this late? Are you kidding me?
It's like an hour and you missed call 3 hours ago. This shit's fucked up.
How is this you want to get pushed? You want to push?
You want the world title?
You better get a mustache, buddy.
He was on the Hulk ride, you know. He couldn't stop.
With the boy? Man.
He had the fast pass, you know. He had to keep going.
And then Billy Gunn's fucking job here is to clean up trash. Is that right?
Yeah, why not?
There was something that happened with him. I don't know what it was. Where he had to stick around and like clean up the impact zone or something. Okay. I don't know. It was some storyline. I couldn't tell you what the fuck.
Oh, yeah, like Derek from Couch.
Yeah, he's stuck in there.
When Jarrett became a janitor one time, kind of like that.
Yeah,
idea.
That's okay. Sure, maybe.
Okay, sure.
So yeah, Hernandez says, "Hey Kip, what the hell's been going around here, bro?" And fucking Kip, it's Kip James. That's Billy Gunn. Kip says, "Where have you been? There's like a big brawl around here." That's fucking crazy. There's like a big brawl around
There's
here.
Like a big ass schmoz that was out here earlier. You seen this shit?
We worked like a big 7-minute angle here. Where are you?
Hey, bro, call was like at 3 p.m. Where the fuck are you?
Oh, sorry, bro. It's on the
I was on the whole grind, dude. It was awesome.
Kim says, now I gotta clean all this shit up. And Hernandez just walks by him. He doesn't even consider helping him.
Hell no.
So we go backstage. Lauren is talking with AJ Styles before his match with Matt Morgan tonight.
Great. Yeah. Fucking Lauren says, listen, it's gotta be hard for you to focus with all that's going on, but a win over Matt Morgan will put you in the main event of Hard Justice. And AJ says, we're in a crazy house tonight. I've been here 7 years. I ain't seen anything like this. But God is my witness. A meteor could hit Earth right now, and it still wouldn't take my focus off of Matt Morgan. Now, AJ Styles, I think if a meteor hit the Earth, Matt Morgan should be the last person you think about.
Dude, it's those videos you see on Twitter. Like, what do you do in this situation? And there's a big-ass meteor coming down. Oh, I'm going to keep thinking about Matt Morgan. That's what I'm going to be doing.
I put on a goddamn 4.5-star match. The fuck you mean?
As God is my witness, I'm putting over Matt Morgan tonight. I don't care if a meteor hits and dinosaurs are roaming this motherfucker. I'm putting Matt Morgan over.
I am getting his ass over tonight.
They asked me to really badly. Okay.
So they run down the pay-per-view.
So here is what the alleged card is going to be. I was actually trying to see if this is...
For Hard Justice.
Hard Justice 09. Now, is this a fucking... Does that turn into a tag? Okay, it does turn into a tag. Okay, the production fucked this up here for these guys here. So, Hard Justice, August 16th. Angelina Love with Velvet Sky versus ODB with Cody Deaner for the Knockouts title. This is not true. This does not happen like this. This is a tag match.
Well, they have another week.
They had this show.
They just built to it.
They probably were like, holy fuck, I didn't know about this. We didn't make a graphic. There's no time.
Yeah, we give fuck.
Beer Money versus British
Who the fuck's
Invasion.
buying these anyways? Like, who gives a shit? Just put some out there.
Come on, they're making money this year off of this match. Beer Money versus British Invasion for the IWGP New Japan tag titles. That's what they say. That's how they say
nice.
it. Yeah. Team 3D versus Steiner and Booker T for the TNA tag titles. Samoa Joe versus Homicide for the X Division title. Kevin Nash versus Mick Foley for the Legends title. And Kurt Angle versus Sting versus AJ Styles or Matt Morgan for the TNA World title. I will spoil it for you. Well, maybe I won't, because the outcome you won't be happy with. Who's the third in this match here?
So we go to a pre-tape. Hernandez talks about getting it out the mud.
Yeah, so it's a pre-tape of them first. Like, I guess they're both pre-tapes in theory, because one's an interview earlier today and one's a little video here. Hernandez, they showed tons of shots of him being Hernandez, which means he's hanging out in a shirt, hanging out in a different shirt, walking around in a different shirt here.
Hernandez really doesn't have anything to say at all.
Dude, this is, I mean, like, I've watched a lot of wrestling. This might be the most blatant. I know that somebody wrote this down and said, just read this verbatim shit I've ever heard in my life.
Yeah.
He said, every line here is just like horse shit. I will fight until my last breath to get to the top. And once there, I plan to stay. All right,
everybody
man.
do it. Everybody's doing it. Me? I've been doing mine. I'm doing what I can. I'm doing what I know.
It's time to soar to new heights, James. That's what he says here.
Yeah, of course.
So Mike Tenay is now interviewing Hernandez earlier today in the ring. And Tenay says, Hernandez, let's have you tell us about your recent injury by the hands of the British invasion. And Hernandez says, I don't know who the British invasion are.
Didn't they fuck our relationship with New Japan?
Didn't they just blow this shit for us? He said, I got attacked from behind and I woke up and they told me I needed surgery on my neck. Wow, that's
neck
fucking
sucks.
insane. Yeah, what they do to you?
Oh, this hit me hard as fuck.
By the way, I will tell you, when British Invasion jumped Hernandez, because they show a clip of it here, Terry Taylor was there.
Let's fucking go.
Terry Taylor was there.
Of course he was.
Terry Taylor.
Of course he was.
Hernandez says recovery time was supposed to be 6 months and I was able to slash that in half. And Tenay says,
How's that? You want to elaborate on how that is?
I'm just very good at training.
You're looking kind of good, too, dude. Your body's looking nice.
Well, yeah, you saw the pre-tape. I was at the gym, and then I had a different shirt on.
I was in high school football.
Tenay says, you've been known as a soft-spoken giant. Is that right?
Is that right? Is that what LAX was?
I don't remember that at all. Says here, you're a soft-spoken giant.
I don't know anything about you. It just says here you were a soft-spoken giant. Is that right?
Who the fuck are you? He says, not a lot is known about you. You've only worked here for 3 years, and who knows shit about you?
You've been the world tag champs. Like, it was like a
rampant.
Dude, LAX was like a dominating force in TNA. Yeah, all right, go.
He said, what can you tell us
Never heard of you.
About yourself here? I don't know who you are, sir. Well, James Hernandez feels the same because Hernandez responds to tell us about yourself. Hernandez says, well, not a lot for me to tell you.
Shit, all right.
I heard that shit. I was dying.
Yeah, okay.
All right. Tell us about your background. Tell us on who Hernandez is. Not a lot happened.
Not much, buddy. So my dad was in the Army. All right, how about we find out about Hernandez here?
This is what my dad did. My dad did all this cool stuff in the Army. And
my dad was sweet.
My dad was in Vietnam for 30 years.
All right, what about you?
Now, Hernandez, could you explain to me how your dad was in Vietnam for 30 straight years?
Don't fucking worry about it.
That shit don't matter. To live and die, bitch.
He started
I should have been his answer to everything. Hernandez, so what's the deal with your neck? Don't fucking matter. To live and die, bitch. Hey, X, motherfucker. That's the real shit.
Holy fuck, that would way better, man. But no, instead we get a bunch of bullshit here. Tenay says there was an incident involving Conan where he tried to burn the American flag, and I understand there was some major...
That was so long ago. That was like... Dude. Years and years ago,
okay.
I feel like.
It was years ago, and Hernandez was in that group for much... That was like the beginning of LAX.
Yeah.
Like, this lasts a long time.
He said, no, hey, that shit was gas. I mean, I won the tag titles. We were beating the fuck out of dudes.
Like, die.
I mean, that shit means something to me.
Well, Tenay says that there was major ramifications when it came to your family life as a result of that. And Hernandez says, yeah, my father was proud I was on TV, but then when he saw that, he refused to watch the show and didn't speak to me for a while. Well, you must have not gave a fuck. You stayed in that group for a long-ass time, man. And then he says...
So, this is crazy.
Yeah, dude. This is... I want Hernandez's dad on the show.
Yes. I want Hernandez's dad versus Bullet Bob Armstrong.
Hernandez says that his dad retired from the Army in '85. And when 9/11 happened, he called the Army and tried to re-enlist. What?
So his dad was in Vietnam for 30 years. And then 9/11 happened and he tried to re-enlist.
Send me back.
Yeah, your dad might have a lot of stories to tell. I'd be interested to hear from your dad.
Your dad should be in LAX to live and die. I mean, come on,
real, man. Oh my god.
Damn. I mean, 30 years in Vietnam trying to re-enlist. I mean, that's a fucking piece right there.
Hernandez played football in high school.
I was a wrestler, I guess. They ask him about his relationship with Homicide. He says, I fuck with Homicide. He's cool. But
he's awesome, man. Yeah.
After the flag burning thing, we didn't really get along. That's not right.
True.
That's not true.
I was there. We were all there. Y'all were awesome.
You bonded crazy.
Yeah, shit was dope.
And he says he wishes Homicide the best in the X Division, and we'll be tag champs again. Just we're on different roads right now, and no matter what he thinks, he'll always be my brother. And he says, you got any words for your Spanish fans? And he said, I'll be the TNA World Heavyweight Champ.
Oh, thank you.
Cool. And my dad's awesome.
Yeah, all right. So, Hernandez big push, number 1.
Dude, does he win the belt?
No, he doesn't win the belt.
No.
And they do this 100 times over.
Well, they push him a lot. I guess that's why in my mind, he at least had a month run. But I guess not. So. No. Yeah, no.
So we go backstage. Lauren is with Homicide, the X Division champ, and
Hernandez fucked you.
No one fucking cares about that. Take the X Division title.
I used to wrestle Kojima. Now I team with Hernandez.
Fucking Samoa Joe. Fucking Taz.
I'm the Notorious 187. I don't care about Samoa Joe. Fuck you, Taz.
Fucking Taz.
187, bigger number than 13.
Latinos don't die. They multiply. To live and die. 187. This is my favorite wrestler ever. Dude, oh my god.
He's the GOAT.
If Hernandez could have gave us fucking 25% of what he just said, he would have won the world title.
He would have been he would have fucking feuded with Hogan.
Homicide
is
the best wrestler ever.
God, he should be like
fucking Samoa Joe. Fucking Taz. Dude, 13, not big number. 187, big number.
Much bigger number. He says, Nation of Violence. You know nothing about Nation of Violence. We talking about Latino Nation. Much stronger.
Puerto Rican. I'm from Brooklyn. Yeah, man.
Dude, Homicide says to Joe, if I was you, you better polish your boots or whatever you do in Samoa.
I'm Puerto Rican. I'm from Brooklyn. Dude, Homicide, what is he even doing here? He's not.
Dude, I don't know what the fuck he's talking about, but I fuck with this heavy, man. This is awesome.
So Homicide came to work and cut a promo and then went home. What he was asked to come into work to watch a Hernandez pre-tape and then comment about it.
And he showed up to work before Hernandez did. Fuck this guy, man.
What do you think about Hernandez? Fucking Samoa Joe. Fucking Taz.
Dude, he legit says, oh, here we go about my partner. Nobody's talking about my partner. I'm talking about Samoa Joe. Little snowflake.
Holy shit, man. Yeah. Wow.
Dude, his fucking argument to Taz being that 187 is a bigger number than 13 is so fucking funny, man. I love that shit.
Oh, to live and die, bitch. That's what it's all about, man.
Fuck yeah, 187. Bleh, bleh.
That's one of the GOATs, man.
Yeah, I mean, goddamn, he's fucking awesome. He just wrestled 30 minutes with Kenta the other month at fucking VXS. He's a fucking freaking nature.
So we have TNA Webography AJ Styles edition. So here's the rundown of this one for you guys.
Please.
AJ says if he wasn't a wrestler, he would be a cop. Probably because he wants to be on the show Cops.
He likes cops, and he'd like to go running after the guys that seem like they could run faster than a lot of our cops. Very controversial take here. So they ask AJ for his 5 favorite video games. His 5 favorite video games are Super Mario Brothers 2, Castlevania, Metal Gear Solid, and Street Fighter 2. All 5 games.
That is 4 games.
Well, he likes Super Nintendo or whatever. Also,
the game,
the whole thing.
That's good.
All of them.
AJ thought he was going to be a professional football, baseball, or basketball player growing up. No, that was right.
He says a professional football player, and then he says or a basketball or a baseball.
Yeah, he was going to be a football player or a basketball or baseball.
And then he decided he could do a fucking gainer, so he said, all right, I'm going to be a wrestler.
He said he should have stuck with baseball, but, you know.
That's what, for some reason, everyone that's gone through ROH says that.
Yeah, that is a real weird problem to have. AJ Styles says he hasn't been to South America, so he wants to go there.
Oh, maybe Chile or Argentina.
AJ says God first, family second, and then TNA.
Well, where does Matt Morgan fit in here? Because you were pretty fucking G'd up about caring about Matt Morgan the most. I mean, a meteor hit your house and you care about Matt Morgan?
God did. So it shows a recap of AJ Styles beating Matt Morgan to win the first match of the series. Wish you watched that one.
Yeah. Probably was a better match too.
So we got Matt Morgan versus AJ Styles, match number 2.
You have a weekend. A sleeping giant beware. He comes out with the goddamn DNA robe.
So AJ Styles is the GOAT, man. I don't know what to tell you.
Dude.
This guy comes out, he takes over the whole screen.
AJ comes out, does the pose, the pyro's coming down, he leaps through the pyro to do his shit. I said, wow, this is the best wrestler I've ever seen in my life.
Guy like me, I'm booking AJ to beat this dude 2-0, and then I'm having Matt Morgan attack him afterwards. Fuck this shit. I would never have AJ lose to this guy. Only way AJ losing, if I had the book, is if God himself came down and said, stop. He's winning every fucking match ever. I don't give a fuck.
So you want to have Matt Morgan win this match and then win the next match and go to the pay-per-view and be in the triple threat match?
Absolutely fucking not.
Oh, that's weird. Okay, maybe someone should have listened to you here then.
Dude, AJ should have beat this fucking guy 2-0. Matt Morgan attacks him, turns heel. Come on, you guys are playing with a Matt Morgan face push. Let's get fucking real here.
They have 3 guys they gotta get over. It's in the cheats.
Oh, well, I mean, they put Matt Morgan and Hernandez together. They become tag champs here this year.
That's true. That's true.
I believe it's this year anyways.
If not, it's next year, yeah.
So AJ goes for the leg to start. He doesn't, It's not like he does a ton of leg stuff here, but Matt Morgan sells it like he just got like a crazy fucking leg injury.
Matt Morgan's never had his leg worked before.
He's all fuck. Damn, got stiff, huh? So Matt Morgan gets up and he hits the elbows in the corner.
That's his move.
Boom, boom.
That's his move.
He hits that one. Matt Morgan gets AJ up for a sidewalk slam and holds him there. And then he just kind of lets him go, throws him to the ground.
Yeah, not a backbreaker, just like a shitty slam.
Matt Morgan hits a crotch attack on AJ, sends himself over the ropes and lands on the apron.
A crotch attack is a fucking perfect way to put it. AJ is leaning on the top rope, and Matt Morgan runs, and like, as if he was just climbing over the top rope, he puts his fucking balls on AJ's head and flips over.
That's why the DNA, a DNA.
Okay, shoot your ass to the
moon. To
moon.
me, you suck. Fucking Matt Morgan.
I fucking hate you. I could have had better match with AJ. I mean, fuck this guy.
Fucking sidewalk slam. How about fucking Gringo Killer? Fucking 2.9.
Thunder lifts your ass on out of here.
How that homicide come out and beat Matt Morgan should have attacked AJ. Homicide comes out and fucking beats the shit out of Matt Morgan.
Homicide should be having a fucking promo segment every week. He should always have something to say.
Oh man, he should. I agree.
He's best.
AJ hits a Pele kick, goes for the springboard that he beat Matt Morgan with, but misses this time.
No.
Matt Morgan hits a hot shot and then the elevator for the third.
No.
I'm in no world am I having that ever fucking happen.
Well, at the very least, James, at least we got the Quiznos move of the night.
Dude, check this out. It's fucking multiple moves.
That is, jeez. The Quiznos move of the night is every move that Matt Morgan did. Hey, what the fuck? You didn't pay for this?
Quiznos got their money's worth on that one. Wow.
It's legit. Like, it couldn't have been like Quiznos match of the night could have been this. No, it's Quiznos move of the night, and it's specifically all of Matt Morgan's moves. Okay.
So now we get a TNA Victory Road music video.
For the whole show. I said, hey, this was last month's pay-per-view. Fuck off. I'm not watching this.
I watched it. So the Pope is.
Did you like it? No, you did not. You did not fucking watch. You just lied out your ass.
I watched it.
Did you watch it again when they showed it again later?
I love this fucking Venetian. So, what video is it? Anyways, the Pope is coming.
Oh shit!
Yeah, it's time.
D'Angelo De Niro is coming. Ah!
Now we go backstage. JB's cashing up with Kurt Angle as he's leaving the arena. Kurt says, "I gotta get the fuck out of here."
Yeah, JB is chasing him out the door. He's like, hey, where are you going? Is this a retreat? What are you doing? Kurt says, a retreat? Hey, no, man, look. Things got outrageous. The cops got involved. Come on, man. The Main Event Mafia, we got families. It's best if we leave and sleep it off. Are you crazy? Are you crazy? And he leaves. And JB's talking shit as he leaves. He says, so you're bailing. You're going. And then from the distance, you hear someone go, psst. And JB turns to the side and fucking Abyss is standing there. And JB says, Abyss? What are you doing? What are you doing here? Abyss says, this whole $50,000 bounty thing with Dr. Stevie, I don't know who to trust. So I guess Dr. Stevie Richards has a $50,000 bounty to kick Abyss's ass?
Just put the Abyss thing out. Just fucking put it to pasture, man. Y'all have killed this guy.
What do you mean? What do you mean? What's the problem here?
Abyss is running from Steven Richards. Just fucking put it out, man. You're done. You're cooked.
It sucks looking back at this now because it feels like there was more worse years of booking Abyss than there was good years.
I mean, they just killed this guy. I mean, like, there's just he's running away from mid-carders. Just fucking kill this guy, man.
He looks homeless. He looks homeless.
This is fucking ridiculous.
It's absurd. He says, I don't know who to trust. I don't know who my friends are. Lauren's the only one I can trust. The fucking interviewer. And he says, JB, you're not going to try to collect the bounty, are you? I mean, this is funny as shit. He says this and the camera pans down a little. JB, Jeremy Borash, is holding a big-ass hammer behind his back.
What's that hammer?
Yeah, so he says, he's a $50,000, a lot of money, but I'd never do that in a million years. Abyss says, what? We're supposed to be friends, JB. And JB says, I know, we're good friends. And Abyss says, so what's with the hammer? And JB's answer is, he pulls the hammer out and he says, oh, just a regular hammer.
You don't carry a hammer around?
And then Xavier Woods walks into the shot. Hey, what the fuck? Consequences Creed is here. Oh my. And he's pissed. And and listen, I love him. Consequences goddamn Creed is dressing down Abyss here.
This is
Abyss
nuts.
Rip your head off, man.
He's coming to Abyss for answers. Abyss has no answers. He should never have answers for anything.
He shouldn't have any discussions.
His answers should be making you bleed again.
He should kill you. Not just you, Creed, anybody. And yeah, Creed says, we're supposed to be boys. What happened a couple weeks ago, huh? I like that it was a couple weeks ago. Like, he waited till now to take it up with them. He had to think about it for a little bit.
With Abyss?
Yeah, they're fucking, they hang out.
What the fuck is going on?
Abyss apologizes to Consequences Creed. And he says, I'm sorry, man. I just lost control. Insane. I just wanted Dr. Stevie so bad. And Creed says, you threw Jay into a fence and you threw me into a dumpster, man. You almost split my face open. And Abyss says, listen, I apologize to both of you. And if Jay was right here, I'd fucking... And then all of a sudden, the goddamn Black Machismo attacks Abyss from behind. Black Machismo and Consequences Creed are now putting a beat down on Abyss. And Jay Lethal is saying, come on, Andre.
What the fuck?
They're kicking Abyss's ass. Jay Lethal looks at Creed and says, Creed, Dr. Isaac Yankum said 50,000. Abyss then kicks their ass. He fucking kicks their ass. He punches Creed and sends him flying. He knee lifts Jay. Jay says, Andre, no. Abyss throws him into a trash can. He throws Creed into an exit door. And Abyss yells, I can't stand this. Yeah, that's what I feel about every time I have to tune back in to watch your shit here, Abyss. This sucks. Come on, Andre. It's pretty funny, though.
It was funny, I agree. So now it's time for the featured bout of the evening. Sting versus Brutus Magnus.
How is that a featured bout? How is that a featured bout here? And then it's also a featured bout in about like 5 more years.
This is like their go-to feud for some reason.
God, they saw something in this Brutus Magnus guy, I guess.
Yeah, I'd see it in the freak Rob Terry. Look at this guy.
I mean, he's a fucking freak.
Rob Terry and Homicide are my two guys. Sting and Brutus Magnus. Brutus Magnus comes.
Stop with the Brutus fucking Magnus. I hate the Brutus Magnus.
Brutus Magnus comes out with all the British invasion, and Slick Johnson then immediately gives him the craziest finger point of all time. Get out of here!
Get the fuck out of this ring, man. Fuck off. And Don West is pissed. He says they weren't doing anything. They got to do something before you kick him out. Sting fucking had something to do with this. Sting just gets what he wants on.
Dude, I'm fucking begging for this to go like 2 minutes. I'm like, God,
well,
please.
It goes 4.
Yeah, me too.
So Sting takes over early with a hip toss and a drop kick. Magnus takes over. Sting gets an enziguri, which was nuts.
He does do an enzi, you're right.
Sting then no-sells a punch and chest pounds before giving him a flurry of punches. Sting goes for the splash, but Brutus Magnus stops him. Sting then locks in the Scorpion Deathlock on Brutus Magnus, and he ends up winning the match.
Yeah, Magnus goes for a second rope flying nothing, and Sting just double legs him out of the air.
Yeah, thanks, dude. All right, anyways.
Fucking based. Yeah, fuck. I mean, don't fucking push this guy, please, for the love of God.
Well, Brutus Magnus tries to attack Sting, but Sting then back elbows him and gives him 10 in the corner.
Dude, post-match 10 punches. Are you fucking kidding me? Mike, fucking Mr. T and Timothy Thatcher.
That's a shoot.
Then the World Elite hit the ring, and immediately Sting bumps them all around, except for Eric Young, who awkwardly runs into Sting's belly, and then they kind of stare at each other.
Yeah, that was weird.
And then Sting hits Rob Terry. I'm assuming maybe Eric was supposed to be the last one in.
Yeah, maybe.
And they just fucked up the order here.
So then the Main Event Mafia run out, and Mike today says, Main Event Mafia left the building my ass.
He fucking yelled. He's so pissed. Yeah. So nothing came of the cops thing. Like nobody got arrested or like taken out or anything. It's just all cool. Everyone from the brawls here. Billy Gunn's not here, sadly.
He's got to clean up the arena.
He's still cleaning some shit up.
So Main Event Mafia joins in. It's another huge brawl here. Everyone's fighting, and then Hernandez makes the save with a big chain. He's swinging it around.
Dude, he's swinging that like the craziest thing I've ever seen. He's like ducking his head every time he swings it. And
he's never done this before, Tony, for
yeah,
sure. Like,
tell, yeah.
He was so horrified of fucking knocking himself out. Why did he? Oh, fuck the living die. I mean, goddamn. Why? Does Hernandez thing become the chain? Like, does he have this all the time?
He does. Well, he has the chain necklace at some point.
Yeah, that's what I thought, the chain necklace.
Sure,
maybe he wears it now, and like after he does that, he wears it, right? Or do you have it
Maybe
before?
you're right. Yeah, that would make sense. Well, all the heels powder from this. Hernandez gets in, and he's fucking fired up. His theme hits, of course, and the heels are backing up the ramp. And the show ends with all the faces raising each other hands in victory, even though they just all got their asses kicked. I'm not sure what they're celebrating here. And then the TNA Wrestling cross-the-line bumper to take us out of this show.
The show ends with Hernandez and all the baby faces in the ring, and Mike Tenay says, "You wanted a war? You got a war." I said, "No fucking way!" The show just ended like that.
You want a war? You get a war.
You got a war. Hey, yo, I'm not on this fucking show.
Main Event Mafia, World Elite, you want a war?
Good job on TNA here. I get what they were going for. Hernandez gets the rub being in the ring with all the over guys. Best of luck with that. I'm going to tell you, TNA, best of luck.
Guy in a time machine. BWO.
BWO. There's both of us. Oh, my God.
Those are the three guys you're pushing, BWO.
Someone's got to get pushed out, and it's got to be the BWO.
And they're all going up on Abyss.
I mean, the fucking...
Dude's always been a bitch. I feel bad, man. Like you were saying, there's more bad than good for that guy.
How is that, Tony? It doesn't feel like it was. I guess that I just liked Abyss so much, and like I loved his like run with Father James Mitchell for so long. But like when you going back, like yeah, he was always a fucking treated like a bitch.
When they put a bounty on Goldberg's head and he just like beat up everybody,
he killed everybody. Yeah,
yeah, that's what it should have been. Not like, oh, I'm so scared. There's a
Triple H sniffing the money. That's what Dr. Stevie should have been doing here.
Sniffing that exact thing. Sniffing the money.
Dr. Steve's got a briefcase, dude. With AI, someone should do that. Like put Dr. Stevie's face on like,
sniffing money, and then Dr. Stevie beats Goldberg every month.
They put a bounty on Goldberg's head and he gets his ass kicked every month.
That's a good gimmick, actually. Put a bounty on his head. Nobody fucks with him, so they don't want to take it. They know he's not good for the money, and he just gets his ass beat. That'd be sick as fuck.
He's not good for the money.
Well, sadly,
they
business
kick his ass and steal the money is so fucking funny. They put the bounty on somebody's head and they kick the guy's ass and take the money anyway.
The money? Yeah, that's awesome.
Give me that shit. I'm not fighting Goldberg. I'm kicking your ass, though.
Wow, holy shit.
Yeah, that's sick as
awesome.
fuck.
I'm going to keep that in the memory
Yeah,
bank.
write that down. The Riot thing is definitely, like, fun as fuck. Like, the rest of the show was diggity dog shit, though, man. Good lord.
The way they filmed the Riot was cool. I liked it. It was really
it was inspired.
It was fun. I like shit like that. I imagine that was, like I said, horrible to direct, but like
probably, yeah.
But yeah, man. I mean, goddamn, man. This show is this is the end here.
It's all over.
Yeah, like AJ Styles is losing. AJ Styles is losing. You
I
gotta
like
figure it
that.
out. By the way, at the pay-per-view, there is an Abyss $50,000 bounty challenge match, which I think might have been. It was a $50,000 bounty challenge match. Like, and Abyss didn't know who was going to accept the challenge. And do you take a fucking wild guess who you think could have accepted this challenge? Just any name possible.
Oh, wow.
Because there's no chance.
Where was the pay-per-view?
This was it was in Orlando, so that won't help you much. Yeah.
Yeah, damn.
Just any name. I mean, you won't get this, but like,
I won't.
Maybe.
Dude,
the Pope
if you
in,
did,
right? Yeah, I know.
What's
I
that?
said bring the Pope in, have him.
It's not. It is not the Pope, sadly.
Homicide. I heard 50K.
No.
Gold Dust. I don't know.
Sadly, not Goldust.
Tommy Dreamer?
It is not Tommy Dreamer either. It is Jethro Holiday. You may know him as Trevor Murdoch.
What the fuck?
And
Is this like his debut?
Yeah, and he loses.
Huh.
Abyss wins the $50,000 bounty.
Dude, is he doing the code red at this time?
I think he's not doing it to a fucking Abyss.
Dude, that'd be crazy.
Yes, the fuck I am.
Well, here's the rest of the show if you wanted to know. Daniels won the Steel Asylum match to win a number one contendership for the X Division title. Abyss beat Jethro Holiday in the $50,000 bounty challenge match. Hernandez beat Rob Terry for Hernandez's Feast or Fired TNA World title shot briefcase in 9 seconds.
That sounds like good booking to me.
British Invasion beat Beer Money to retain the IWGP titles. Cody Deaner and ODB beat the Beautiful People for the... okay, so that was for the Knockouts title. Tag title match for the Knockouts title.
Ah, of course.
And Cody Deaner and ODB win. Joe beat Taz, I wish. Joe beat Homicide to win the X Division title. Fuck Chu. Steiner and Booker beat Team 3D in a False Count Anywhere match for the tag titles. Nash beat Foley to win the Legends title, and Kurt retained the world title against Matt Morgan and Sting.
TNA struggles with those pay-per-views, man.
Which is unfortunate.
AEW is like the complete opposite of TNA in that
They have
regard.
great pay-per-views.
Dude, you're right.
Yeah.
Wow.
Crazy fucking show, though, man. I mean, all in all, I love Homicide.
I love Homicide.
Well, that is it for TNA Impact August 6, 2009, and that is it for our show.